Anderson, Performance and Longevity.
Hey everyone, this is Tom with Anderson Performance and Longevity Clinic. Just want to make a quick video to help everyone out. As an HRT coordinator, I get a lot of questions on reconstitution of the substances that we have, such as HCG, or in this case, it's going to be Sermorelin, GHRP2. So, supplies to have on hand. We're going to need the Sermorelin, lyophilized, capped vial, and then bacteriostatic water, 10 ml, and we also need a reconstitution syringe. And I have 91% isopropyl alcohol and some cotton balls. You may have the actual little cotton swabs. You can use those, that's just fine. All right, so make sure you have yourself a nice clean area. In my case, I usually wipe everything down with alcohol, wipe my hands down, just make sure everything's nice and clean, just that little bit of extra safety. All right, so first step in here, take the caps on the bacteriostatic water, pop the cap off there, and the cap on the Sermorelin, pop that cap off there. All right, now we have the rubber stoppers exposed on both. I'm gonna take cotton ball, get a little bit of alcohol, and then I'm gonna wipe down the cap on the Sermorelin, and I'm gonna wipe down the cap on bacteriostatic water. There we go. Make sure everything is nice and clean. All right. From that point, I am going to take the reconstitution syringe. All right, the reconstitution syringe is going to be a 10 ml. In this case, since we have 15 milligrams of the Sermorelin GHRP2, I'm going to reconstitute that with 7.5 mLs of the bacteriostatic water. If you have a vial of the Sermorelin that's either a 3, a 6, or a 9, then you can reconstitute with the same amount of water. Being that this is the 15 milligram, I'm going to go half of that, so it'll just basically double the concentration. All right, so first thing, since I know I'm going to 7.5, I'm going to draw 7.5 ml of air exactly. Reason I'm doing this, you'll see some videos where they just inject it without doing that, and they draw that bacteriostatic water out against basically a vacuum. Makes it a little tougher to do. So in this situation, I just draw that out, remove the top, I'm going to take the bacteriostatic water, I'm going to pierce the top, and I am going to put in 7.5 mLs of air. That builds a little bit of pressure, flip over, and then draw out 7.5 mLs of the bacteriostatic water. There we go, draw out, and then just give it a little push here. Make sure I get the air out of there. Perfect, draw one more time, make sure we have the exact amount. There we go, 7.5. Pull it out. Okay, so a little trick I've learned, that if you pierce the top on the Sermorelin or HCG, basically it's just going to slam the water in. So this is a pretty delicate molecule when we deal with the Sermorelin. So I basically grip the syringe, put my thumb at the top of the plunger, and then hold that place. I'm going to pierce Sermorelin. It's going to want to draw that water in, and I slowly just let it drip down the side of the cylinder, the vial. There you go. Sorry guys, it's a pretty slow process. I just don't want that water to slam in there. All the way in. Here we go. Once it's in there, slowly pull out, and that's, here we go. All right, set that aside. Then I'm just going to slowly roll that Sermorelin around. Make sure everything is dissolved in there. Okay, look in there. Some ones while you see a little bit of chunks still in there, so just roll if you have to. Kind of flip that around, move the water. So essentially you're just going to continue to move the water until all of that Sermorelin or HCG dissolves. Once you do that, you should have a nice clear. Make sure if it's cloudy, just continue to mix. Once it's nice and clear, you're pretty much all set and you're ready to inject. Just make sure once it's reconstituted, you will definitely need to refrigerate that reconstituted lyophilized Sermorelin or GHRP to or HCG. All right, well guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me directly. All right, thanks, and have a wonderful day.
Anderson, performance and longevity.